State Bets and DFS. I'm Reoz. We're back here on a Saturday for a really small slate of MLB. Well, at least the main slate. We have a ton of early games. Uh, Unfortunately, the Yankee game got postponed, so if you ran that two pick power, it was just a refund, even though Jock Peterson did not hit. But we're back here. I love the two guys that I have. If you want to see more of my picks, Dale's picks for MMA, check out the Patreon. You can find it at patreon.com/upstate. We're doing a summer sale. It's only $10 a month for two guys. I mean, you really can't beat it. Every single day, we're not missing a day. We got baseball early and main slate picks. We have golf. We have UFC. It's going to be a really great card tonight. So if you're looking for bets, for more player props, I know we put out a video and a betting video as well. Check those out. Those will all be in our recent videos. But if you want more content from us, Patreon's the best way to see more content, more picks, more bets. So highly recommend checking that out. Only $10 a month. You really can't beat it for all the content we're putting out over there. You can find it at patreon.com/upstate. But without further ado, let's check out this small main slate and let's go 2-0 tonight. If we go 2-0, write it down in the comments and in the video. Like, comment, and subscribe as always. We appreciate that. It helps us out a ton. So the first guy that I'm really liking here is Josh Winowski. His line's sitting at 21.5. He's been pitching really well. He got brought up late May, so he hasn't been in the big leagues. He's a young pitcher. He's only 24 years old, but he's been pitching really well. He's got 3 straight wins now. In a 3-1 record being this early in the big leagues. I mean, he had a really nice win against the Cleveland, whatever they are now, but he hasn't been getting beat up too bad. His strikeouts have been low. He hasn't really tipped over the tier of getting 5-6 strikeouts, which could be a worry if he does start giving up some runs, because we know when they give up any runs, it's -3, which is kind of brutal. So strikeouts kind of help us out a little bit there, kind of canceling out the runs. But this Chicago Cubs team, there's really no threat. I mean, they have Contreras, they have Ian Happ, and that's really about it. I mean, as a Cubs fan, we're kind of in a rebuild right now, and when you are playing the Boston Red Sox, even though we did win yesterday, there's a ton of power between JD Martinez, Bogarts, Devers, Trevor Story. There's just a ton of bats on this team where Boston could go up early, and Wilinowski could just be really just getting in there, getting the outs. And honestly, if he starts pitching really well in the first 3 innings, I could really see him going 7 innings here. They haven't really let him pitch that deep into games, but this is definitely a team in the Chicago Cubs where if they really want to get him some good reps, get him late into the game, this is definitely a game where he can do it. And at 21.5, he truly doesn't need to do that much. He can pitch 5 innings, get a couple strikeouts, get a quality start, and the win. The big thing here is we don't want the loss, and we do not want him to give up a ton of runs. So without further ado, we'll go right into the last pick. Right over here on Hitter Fantasy Score, I really like CJ Cron. This is a really great matchup for him. He's facing Dallas Keuchel, who has an 8.31 ERA. He's just been getting crushed in every single start, and it is in Coors Field, which I really love. I mean, yes, this line is incredible at 9.5, but he's just been hitting so well with 7 home runs. He's got a .283 ERA and 56 RBIs, so he's been really playing really well. When you sneak him in a lineup where you got Chris Bryant, where you have Charlie Blackmon, it's really tough to kind of not pitch to him when you have all of these stars around him. So love the matchup, love him playing at home at Coors Field. He's in for another really good night. So these are my picks. I know I got these out a little bit later, but I appreciate the support. I love getting out these videos. We've been crushing these videos. I've been getting them out pretty frequently this week, and I'm going to continue to do that. So highly recommend comment, liking, subscribe, turn the bell notification on so you know when I post, and check out the Patreon for a ton of more picks. So we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.